Fire signs. Hi, welcome to my channel, Fire Signs. I'm Virtuosa the Goddess, and I'm here today to serve you. I'm serving you up with a twin flame, twin soul, the soulmate, soul flame, whatever label you would like to call it. And the reason why I say that is because the higher realms do not, and I challenge anyone to say that they have heard any spiritual, any ascended master use the word twin flame. They haven't. That is a earthly title. So even if you don't believe in that title, you are in the correct place. So fire signs, which is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, you are in the correct place. You are soldiers of love. You are twin flames, twin souls, soul flames, soul mates. You are in the correct place. Just please take a moment to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also if you're new to my channel, drop down to the description, which if you hit the gray arrow to the right of the title, it will tell you a little bit about me. And let's get started with my fire signs: Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Leo, Aries, Sag. All right, so we got some main energy out here. So, Leos, Aries, Sagittarius. Let's see. So we have some, you guys have been for the week, and this is for the week of October the 27th through November the 2nd. This is a weekly love reading for you guys, my fire signs. So far, you guys this week, and if this doesn't resonate, then maybe you should check your moon and rising sign. All readings will not resonate with you right off. If it doesn't resonate this week, it could resonate next week. But I wouldn't take it personal, because what message is not for you could be for somebody else. So that's the way that goes. Okay, so we have your divine feminine in this connection. I would like to say this is the Hope card. So divine feminine, or you know what, actually, it's the sacrifice card for the divine feminine, because it is a divine feminine in this. So divine feminine and divine masculine did pull up. Oh, and I also want to let you know that my messages come from the divine source. I ask that divine source use me for all of the messages so that I may be of comfort to my watchers. Thank you. And I also, the seven creative spirits, seven eyes of Allah, or the seven archangels, what you call them, I call them in, and my ancestors and spirit guides, from the plant and animal kingdom, I call you in as well. I just wanted to acknowledge that. So divine feminine, you are represented by the hangman this week. You are completely surrendering to this divine will of this connection this week. Divine feminine fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, you are completely surrendering, or you should be, because as you see, she's in her yoga pose. She is in muddy waters, but you see there is a rainbow, and her clouds are even floral. And those rainbows represent the seven chakras in her body, or in everyone's body, which are the seven power centers, seven energy centers. from which the Kundalini rises from the base of the spine all the way out through the crown chakra. All the way up through to the pineal gland, through the medulla oblongata to the pineal gland. And energy flows up and out and back in from the divine straight through those energy centers. And that is the reason why you meditate, to receive those messages. So divine feminine, you are spending time meditating in the hangman, which is the sacrifice. You are sacrificing the things that you normally have thought about this connection in order to receive your guidance from the higher realms, which is what I would advise anyone to do. Do not use your, or as the Bible would say, lean not into thy own understanding, because you never know what you're thinking, if it is correct, if you are not in contact with your counterpart. And even if you were in contact with your counterpart by you watching this video, there still leaves some information up to interpretation. There is things that you can really achieve during this time that you're in this mode, divine feminine, by surrendering and letting go of everything. Just let everything go. Just spend some time, 5 or 10 minutes, and let it go. You will gain wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. There is situations that are happening where you cannot control the outcome. So just sit back and learn and watch with your third eye, and try to, just view everything from a higher perspective. And this is where the divine is bringing in some answers, and you can leave some of the past hurts behind, of their muddy waters, and move towards the future and the paths that are before you this week. And for the divine masculine in this connection, he may be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that you're watching this for. He is right now receiving enlightenment as well. Although he's not feeling a sacrifice, he is also using the awareness of his third eye with this Magician card. He is being spiritually enlightened, and he is in control of some things that are going on in his life this week. He is manifesting some of the things that he's desiring for his life. He has all of the Magician has all of the tools that he needs necessary to manifest the things that he desires for his life. So the divine masculine is in the Magician mode. He is in the new beginnings mode. He has the green lights from the angels and ascended masters to achieve this new beginning this week. He is having the courage and the willpower and the creativity, and he's tapping into all of that with this circle. See, with this circle around above his head, he is using all of his higher logic to manifest the things that he desires down to this 3D plane. And knowledge is power. So the more knowledge he receives this week, the more success he'll have in keeping his faith and his strong willpower and tapping into all his tools. He will, like the Magician, and voila, everything that he wants will start to manifest this week. On Divine Feminine, your numerology number for the overall energy is 12, and 1 + 2 is 3. So you are aligning with the divine energy, and your union is advancing. whether you're with your partner or your desired partner or not, everything happens in the fifth dimension. So in the fifth dimension, you are aligning with the partner that you are divinely guided to be with. That is happening in the fifth dimension. Because the reason why I say that is because you are aligned with divine energy. That's what three means, the Holy Trinity, mind, body, and soul. Your feminine, masculine, and the divine, that's union advancement. So use your imagination at this time, you know, do some creative things that you feel creatively led to do, and find some joy in your life and receive the healing. This is the star card in the normal tarot deck. This is the star card for the fire signs, and this is hope between the two counterparts. This is hope that you guys have for this connection. 1 + 7 is 8, and 8 is all about infinite abundance. It's the infinity number. That is the number of the divine love. You see, this person is receiving all of this light in their hands. That is you two, you and the one that you're watching this reading for. Whether they be a fire sign or you be a fire sign. So yes, there's some major shifts going on because all three of these are major arcanas. And there are some good shifts. There is a lot of enlightenment that can be obtained in the hangman and being the magician and receiving this healing of this star card or the hope card. And with the hope card in this deck, the hope card just states that you also, there's enlightenment being received, and just as I said, between both counterparts in this connection, the impossible becomes possible. The force, which is the power, which is your creator of your soul, works through you, and the difference between success, and it is that power and that connection to that divine source of energy is the difference between your success and your failure in love and in finances. And you have to have belief that that power is working for you, that like your divine creator is working for you. The card is a reminder to use your intuition and let your soul speak to the creator. Also, it's okay for you to speak to your creator. And others will be drawn to your light this week. Share your experiences as I try to. Share your experiences with others. Be that drop of bread crumbs for the people that have not made it as far as you have on your spiritual journey, or have not gone through the things that you've gone through. That's why we are here. We are to be testimonies of the light. And just push forward when you feel that there is no hope, because hope and belief and faith are the keys to success, and acting upon them. Maintaining that positive attitude right now and every moment, this very moment, being grateful for letting me serve you is what I am grateful for. Being here on planet Earth to go through this earth school, because I am a spiritual being having a human experience. And I'm allowing my soul to soar. I am not limiting. I am being a sovereign being, doing what I want within the laws of self-governing myself and serving others by doing these videos. And I am also taking advantage of whatever opportunities that are before me, as you should, so that you can show your appreciation to your creator. And there will be no more suffering in silence, because this is the 9 of Swords. The 9 is having that spiritual awakening. This is universal love, this transitioning from the endings to the new beginning. So if you have been, and not every watcher has been, but I am also a fellow fire sign. See, I'll let that smoke. I have been suffering in silence. in going into the unknown. You see this woman is at the top of the stairs and there is nowhere for her to go. So, and in the traditional deck, this is losing sleep. Although I have not been losing sleep, I have been, thinking about the unknown, watching the sun and the horizon, wondering when will I get to that mountaintop. But it was promised to me, to you and I. So once we let go of this suffering in silence, then we can achieve and get to that mountaintop. And let's see. Yeah, we're letting go of the limiting and negative beliefs and not allowing the issues of our life, of the worry or despair of why our relationships are not as they should be. Because if they were as they should be, we would not be watching readings, or even, I wouldn't even be able to be a testimony to do these readings. I'm not in a perfect union doing these readings for you. I am in a state of not knowing exactly what's happening in my union. I don't call who I was told my soulmate was. I do not call them. They do not call me, because there had to be a death to the old ways, because it had to transform. So your connection with your fire sign, there may have been a death to this relationship. And as I stated, all relationships, this reading may not resonate with everyone. And this is the first time that I noticed this card being like this. This woman is holding on to a black face, which to me represents the divine, because if the universe was created from the Big Bang, and the Big Bang was what scientists call the black hole, she's holding on to that, what they call dark matter. You can Google this, or the triple darkness from which we came. She's holding on to that, but she has butterfly wings, because there had to be a death. I know in my personal connection, there had to be a death, because things were not as they should be. They were not stable. But this card represents stability. 1 + 3 is 4. That's stability. That's putting ideas into form. My partner that I was currently with, previously with, knew that there had to be a transformation. Now, whether we can make that transformation together or not is the truth that remains to be told. That truth remains to be told. And this is the number 20 card. This is the judgment card. This is where the divine decides and weighs these options. And they could also, this is the time where, you could be dealing with a Scorpio with that death card. But this is the truth. This is the time of the truth. This will tell whether or not this is also desired transformation. This is dealing with the fulfillment of prophecy. This is test time. This is the resurrection of something. So this connection could be being resurrected, or a new one. And that 20 card is number 2. That is balance. That is having faith in the divine. It is time to have faith in the divine. That is working with your whole ancestral team and your whole ascension team. Your ascension team is the divine, of course, your ascended masters, of course, and your ancestors, and the animal and plant kingdom. We are all, and your brothers and sisters here on earth, going through this earth school with you. We are all your ascension team. Everybody is in the process of ascending who wants to ascend at this time. All the energies are here for you. So that card, Everything we're receiving for the week of October the 27th to November the 2nd, we are receiving enlightenment. There's major transformation going on. And let's pull a couple more cards. I want to pull a couple more. Let's pull a couple more. So there are some changes going on in finances. Depending on everybody's different situation. It's the Five of Pentacles. Most people see these changes as difficult changes. However, if you are already in a difficult situation, then your finances are rising. So there is a little bit of finances in this reading as well. Let's see. And that looks like that is on the masculine side. So your fire sign masculine could be going through a few financial difficulties this week. The divine feminine is number 3, which is the Empress. She is allowing, the divine feminine's connection is allowing abundance to flow towards her. That's another number 3 card. So divine feminine, you are aligning with the mother goddess principle, which is the number 3, which is the being aligned with divine energy. And between the two, the Four of Cups in reverse. So you guys, both in this connection, are open to an offer. So because 4 upright is not being open to an offer of love and stability, but you guys are being open to that offer. And you are accepting, because 4 upright is refusing. It's the 4 cups. See, you guys do have hope in this connection. So there is hope for this connection, because the divine masculine will realize that even when financial and material, let me get a clarifier on that. Give me a clarifier, divine, on this financial and material changes. But there's a positive movement forward. So the beginning of the week, the divine masculine in this connection will be kind of worried, but there he shouldn't be, because 8 is all about abundance. And see, that sun is behind that. So there's nothing to worry about. This connection is solid in the higher realms in the 5th dimension. This is a solid connection. And let's get some romance angel cards. And this says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. You see how this couple is embraced, but those angel wings are, each one has a wing. That means that each one of these partners are reaching out for the divine love, the ultimate unconditional love that the divine has for them. And then they are able to come together. See, because each one has a wing. This, to me, is a twin soul, twin flame card. So if you are wondering if this is a divine connection, that card tells me that this connection is very divine. And is there anything that the divine masculine wants to tell the divine feminine in this connection? Divine masculine, give your divine feminine. All these cards all turned over and turned around. Divine masculine, give the divine feminine a card. Divine masculine's higher self, what would you like to tell the divine feminine in this connection? Fire sign, divine masculine. What would you like to tell the cross watcher? that clearly, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that now it comes to you. Do not meditate on what you did not have in this connection. Meditate on what you want, how the connection that you deserve. That is what you need to focus on, fire sign. Fire sign, just focus on what you want for yourself, what the type of love that you deserve as a divine feminine. Honor, love, respect, joy, happiness, not perfection. You will not receive perfection. There is no such thing. And you just want this divine masculine. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to ask. Divine feminine, what would you like for the divine masculine to know? What would your higher self like to tell the divine masculine? One card dropped, sorry. And it is the Soulmate card. And divine feminine, you would like the divine masculine to know that this is your soulmate. That you understand that they are your divine partner. That you do, your soul recognizes their soul as a divine connection. It is your soulmate. And on that note, fire signs, thank you so much. If you need to contact me at virtuosathegoddess@gmail.com. It was an honor and pleasure to serve you with this love reading. Thank you so much. And please hit the like button, subscribe. Until next week, or you can check out my twin flame readings that I try to do on a daily basis on my channel. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Mwah.